What is a forced relationship? It's when two people are tired of each other, but still don't want to break it off. Relationships are hard to maintain if both people don't work together. You can't force someone to love you, you cannot force your way into someone's heart. Has your partner told you? Or most importantly shown you, that she loves you? If not, there's a chance they are not interested in the relationship. Do they plan for the future with you? If they don't, it's probably because they are not interested in a future with you. Forcing someone to be in a relationship with you will give you nothing other than a broken heart and misery. Some people don't realize if they are forcing someone to love them or if they are in a forced relationship themselves. Here are a few signs that would help you to find out if you are in a forced relationship. You make all the plans. Do you ever wonder, who asked them out on a date? It's you, and since then every plan would have been made by you. Does your partner make any plan, or they simply accept your plans? If they don't initiate a date or make arrangements to spend time with you, it's probably because they have no interest in you. If they are interested in the relationship, they would have taken some initiative to make the plans. This is the first sign to know if you are in a forced relationship or you are forcing a relationship. Breaking up won't bother you. If the thought about a breakup doesn't seem that difficult, you are surely in a forced relationship. If you are in a healthy relationship, the very thought about a breakup would leave chills through your spine. But if you are in a forced relationship, breaking up doesn't really make you worried. When does this happen? This happens when you realize that you better leave your life alone than to be with someone who makes you feel alone. If the thought of breakup doesn't really matter to you, it's because your relationship is completely damaged. Feeling rejected. To be honest, no one likes to feel rejected, especially by the person they are in a relationship with. If you are constantly met with rejection in your relationship, it's because your significant half is not willing to have you in any aspect of their life. If you ever feel like you have to beg for attention or to get your partner to agree with you, it's because they are trying to reject you, but they are not ready to say it in person. Why force a relationship then? You are the one to initiate the communication. If you are the one who starts up the conversation, it's probably because they are not even willing to communicate with you. If they are really into the relationship with you, they would make time to speak with you. Even in their busy schedule, they would at least send you a text message. If you feel like you are the one to initiate the communication and they don't even text or calls you, it's because they are not serious about the relationship as you are. You are just forcing the relationship. You don't plan the future together. Does your partner mention about your future? Did they at least respond when you mentioned about the future? This happens when they have no thoughts of a future with you. Yes, this happens when they don't want a future with you. Spending a happy life together by planning the future is the ultimate goal of a relationship. But if the future with you doesn't really matter to your significant half, it's because the love between you two has faded away and the future doesn't matter anymore. So if you realize that your partner doesn't plan about the future, why force them to stay with you? Why do you still want to hold on to someone who doesn't want you in their future? Constant fights. When you are in a forced relationship, you would argue and fight over little things. If your partner cares and respects you, they would tend to ignore small issues and would avoid unnecessary fights. But if your relationship is falling down, your partner would lose their patience and they would start fighting over every small thing. It's their way of saying that they are not into the relationship with you. You fight over every possible thing and would have arguments over the pettiest of things almost every day. So what do you think? Are you in a forced relationship? If yes, either speak with your partner and try to solve the issues. If not, let go of the relationship before it adds further misery. Don't try to force your way into his/her heart. If you do, you would struggle and break the relationship.